You know, the true definition of a weak person or weak people are those who only bully and only screw around with and insult people that are weaker than them or people that they know are safe to bully and pick on and insult. And that is why these leftist bottom feeders who are so defending this crap, whether you're religious or not, this absolute open insult to Christianity that went down at the opening ceremony of the Olympics, which I had to look at on a video because I don't watch the Olympics anymore because they've become so woke and politicized. That is why these people do that. They would never, under any circumstances, poke fun, make fun of, or insult Islam. They wouldn't do it for the reasons that everyone on earth knows, because they know that somebody would end up losing their head over it. So it's okay to make fun of Jesus, but you better not say anything about Muhammad. And that is how you know that these people that are literally defending that and the ones that participated in it are the weakest people on the face of the earth. I mean, Christians, they're just easy targets. Just put up with it. Well, what do you want them to do? Resort to violence? No, but obvious the obvious motivation for these weak, woke, triple vaccinated leftists that do this shit is they want to get under the skin of Christians. And let's face it, they're driven by higher powers of evil that want to do away with Christianity. Christianity is under full on attack. And for those that know, this was all spelled out in the Bible in terms of this coming, that this was going to happen. And it's happening. I mean, it's not the first time that Christians have been persecuted, but it's reaching a crescendo, and now it's sanctioned by governments. Entire governments are sanctioning this, turning. I mean, I remember when I was young, man, the world, myself included, we waited for the Olympics. We all sat in front of our TVs, man. We stayed up to watch certain competitions. Families would just literally rally in front of the TVs to watch this beautiful competition between athletes from all over the world. And I wouldn't watch the Olympics today if you paid me $1,000 a minute to sit there and watch it. I just wouldn't do it. And that was long before this stupid thing, this blasphemous so-called opening ceremony. For those that aren't religious or aren't political, for you to not see the absolute direct, well thought out steps that are being taken to undermine our civilization and things that people take for normal, people that have always accepted as normal, and just pervert them. That's willful ignorance because it's right in front of your eyes. It's no different than the feminization of everything. Oh, what are you, a misogynist? No, I'm a realist. I love women, and I could talk all day long about how Western women have just been destroyed by the fake call of feminism. This is why guys that have brains, I always give them the same advice, man. If you want to be happy and you're not married, you need to go find, date, and marry a non-westernized Asian woman. That's my solution to the problem. And it's not just Asian women, but women that are not westernized, women that are not from America or even Europe. European women are westernized, and a lot of the Asians are westernized now. So you gotta you go to the Philippines and get 100 miles away from the city and get into a farm and find one that hasn't been corrupted by TikTok and all this other bullshit. Women that are not afraid to be feminine. But if you look at the feminization of everything, I mean, all of just look up TikTok, all these military personnel, these female military personnel that are wearing the tightest camouflage pants they can find, and they're putting on their lipstick and they're pouting their lips. And that we're supposed to feel like we have this great military that can defend us and our way of life. Our other countries laugh at us. Just look at the commercials, the recruitment commercials for the Russian military or the Chinese military, and then look at the commercials for ours. hi, I was raised by two moms, and blah blah blah, and my pronouns are, and I'm a warrior, and yeah, you're not a warrior, okay? You're not a warrior. I'm 62 years old, and I could literally drill you into the ground with one toe. So I'm not saying that all women, in the military are bad, but when you start wanting to come across as if you're some sort of a fighting force, no, you're a support person, and we all know it. So there's that. I play Call of Duty. Yeah, at my age, I'm pretty good at it. I play Call of Duty. You can go check out my Call of Duty channel. It's on TikTok. It's Graybeard Gamer. Yeah, Graybeard Gamer or Graybeard Gamer One. I don't know, but it's all one word, Graybeard Gamer. But the new season just came out, and they usually show like an opening picture of some super badass warrior holding a flaming gun or something. This season, it's some hot chick that is some military chick in some dystopian battlefield scene, but she's still hot and sexy. Everything, and that may not seem like much, but these are just little incremental steps to destroy anything that is traditional in turn that keeps countries together. By the way, keeps civilization together. Not demeaning women. Only the weak-minded will hear what I'm saying and say, "Oh, this guy wants women to be weak and subservient." You can do any job you want. You can be anything you want, but don't ever think that you're going to be equal to a man in terms of, go working in the oil rigs. Go work in an oil rig for a while. Now, I'm sure there's some woman that does it somewhere, but she is definitely the exception. And, there's probably some women that could pass the non-altered special forces course, but they're absolutely the exception because most women just can't handle that. They just can't. It's not my fault. It just is what it is, man. And reality and truth are supreme in my eyes. But yeah, coming full circle, this whole attack on Christianity, shame on the churches for allowing it. Shame on them for not speaking up. And shame on the non-religious people who are okay with it, because you're the same people that want everyone that says anything that offends anybody to fall on their sword and, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I hurt your feelings, I'm so sorry, I didn't know I was doing it." Yet where are the apologies for this? you know these people are defending it. "Oh, it really wasn't the Last Supper." Some guy posted a video where it shows an interview with one of the drag queens who flat out said it was a depiction of the Last Supper. And we all know it was. People can play word games and picture games. They were literally shitting on Christianity in that opening ceremony. And it's okay because it's safe, because that's just the way it is. And they're never going to apologize for it. The people that defend it, and you're just a washed out old boomer if you think it was an attack on Christianity. But the real losers here are the very people that condone this shit. They're too ignorant to understand that they will, because they're a lot younger than me, they will live long enough to reap exactly what they sow in terms of this bullshit. Putting up with it, being silent about it, laughing at it, condoning it ever so slightly is just literally digging your own grave. And in a weird way, it makes me happy that you're going to have to fucking sleep in the bed you're making. I feel sorry for my granddaughter, but you guys that condone this shit, sleep well.